Yeah, there we go. Stream up and running. Hello, peeps. How's it going? Once again, wonderful to have you back in here. Angus, going to wish you best of luck for your own local little raid hour, dude. May there be a Shundo Heatran out there for you. Jerry, how are you doing? Exotic Hunt 14, good to have you here. And on board for the raid invites, as is Mike Griffin. Adam LB, wonderful to see you as well. How are you doing today? And Starlight Muser, how's it going? Welcome in. Heatran Raid Hour. Finally come around. We have ourselves the perfect Mega / Primal. Groudon's the optimal one because it's a supreme counter for Heatran, and it also gives you the fire type catch bonus as well, which is what you'd like to see. We've done explore 2 kilometers. I can claim new X particles. Fantastic. Just gonna double check we've got ourselves the old timers correctly organized. We do. We're sensible. Goodness me, look at that. Wonderful to have you popping in here. Telepathy, Grim456, wonderful to see you back. Linz, a good evening to you. Hope everything was good with you. Recovering from a migraine. They can knock you flat, can't they? Glad to hear you're on the mend. And since we've got 10 minutes, let's jump in. Valerio, aka Dreamer Pogo on social media. Why the hell not? Haven't done really any remotes for Heatran at all, so might as well burn a few while we're on stream. And I will say the folks who got added for this raid hour from the comments of the Absol video, thank you very much for jumping on board. It's always lovely to have the peeps coming through invites, but I'm going to keep you guys on board because I'm hoping we'll do a handful of raids while we're in Milan as well. So maybe I can ping those invites out from that side. Yeah, I'm not adding people from chat. If somebody was spamming and saying, please add me, sorry, we're not adding people from chat. If you're looking to get Heatran Raid invites, my best suggestion would be to jump into my Discord, as has been brought up by the mod squad. Jump into that Discord. We had a bunch of people jump in on the back of last night's stream, which is fantastic, and hopefully they're getting their raid invites that way. Don't forget, if you jump in the Discord, you can all add each other in game, and that's fantastic. Jennifer, good to have you back in the stream. How's it going? Exotic Hunt 14, doing very well, thank you very much. Had a very nice little bug out grind this morning. So that video will be going up on the channel, I think at 8 p.m. BST? We're not quite on BST yet. GMT. That's what we're rocking and rolling on right now. Yes, when the live stream finishes, it will be a mere hour, and then the piece of content's going to drop for you. So we get our Sizzlipede and Centiscorch, we get some shinies, do a little event grind, which is fantastic. Has anybody got their Centiscorch yet, or their Sizzlipede from either the quests or lures? I've got to say the quests, from my experience for this event, significantly better than the lures. I dropped 3 lures at my home spot and had 4 Centiscorch off of all of them. Crazy. So the quest grind is definitely the best one to go for. Catch 25 Pokemon or win a raid, which is quite nice to see. In fact, we've just completed 3 of them. That's why we stacked up on them. Francesco, broski, good to see you. Sorry you can't make it in, stuck in work. Get that work done, because you've got Milan, dude. Get everything sorted, done and dusted off your plate. 91% Sizzlipede so far. Nice. Mike nabbing a 96er. Fabulous, dude. Nice to hear. Not a shinny from the Netherlands, unfortunately, and this is pretty terrible. So the hundo that we're going to want to find will be 2145. It's very unlikely we'll have sunny boost here, but it's actually been a really lovely day. It's been 17 degrees Celsius, clear blue skies, complete change from how it's been recently. So there we go. Can we get that caught, please? Got mine earlier. Sitting on quadlers for an hour and a half was rough, though. Yeah, Adam LB, I feel that, man. I feel that 100%. the lure spawns were not good at all. But there's that thing of if you catch a certain number of Pokemon at a lure, then it boosts the bug type spawn. So I haven't given that a go yet. Nelson Play, just got my first shiny Galarian Bird Moltres. Smashing congrats to you, that is epic. Shiny G-Bird, absolutely awesome to pull in. Biggest of congrats. Let's see, the hundo you need to see for Sizzlipede, if you don't know, is 449. This is, oh my god, it's the worst one we've seen so far. Jeez. Check. Not, I keep expecting it to be shiny, but it can't be. Jennifer, I know you're on the invites for tonight. Raid Hour hasn't quite started here, so we'll get the invites going when it becomes 6 PM in the UK. We've got 6 minutes to go. But don't worry, we'll be pinging the invites. We've got quite a lot of interest for Heatran Raid Hour, which is nice, so I really appreciate everybody who's jumped on board for that. And we should be able to smash out 9 or 10 raids, because there is one Shadow 3-star that's decided to block one of our gyms, so I'm hoping that we can move as swiftly through these raids as possible. People always find a way. That they do. That they do. But I will find... Not that anybody really pays attention to this, but I'll pin a message nonetheless. There we go. So how's everybody doing? Who out there is going to Milan or any of the other city safaris? We've got Mumbai this weekend as well, Singapore and Santiago. And if you are going to Milan, I've posted some bits and pieces in Discord, and I've also going to share some stuff on the video. I'll post it on X and I'll post it on the community tab for YouTube soon, but I've got an idea about where we're going to start Saturday and Sunday gameplay. If you fancy having a little meet-up, which would be really cool. Do we have Lilligant? Yep, we do. I'm sure we do, somewhere. Probably the shiny. Yep, we do. We have the shiny. We evolved it fairly recently, actually, to complete a shiny dex. And this was an egg. Nice. Angus, dude, very best of luck to you and your local crew for the raid hour, man. May there be a pink-eyed shiny Heatran with 2145 above it. Actually, for us, it is Sunny boosted. So we're going to be looking for 20... If it stays Sunny boosted, we're going to be looking for 2681. But honestly, Sunny boost works beautifully for us because ground types are the best counter for Heatran. If you don't know, Heatran is double weak to ground. It's single weak to water. So you're better off going with your Groudons, your Excadrills, although they are weak to fire themselves. Garchomp's an amazingly solid one. Catch 15. Ugh. As has been said many times and is pinned in the chat, we're not adding people from stream, I'm afraid. We added people from the comments of the YouTube video. What we do here on the channel is we add people from the comments of one of the videos that goes up on the weekend. So next raid hour is actually going to be Tapu Lele, we found out, which would be, it's quite a good one. It's a great shiny. So if you keep your eye on the channel for either the Saturday or the Sunday piece of content, because we're going to be covering the Milan City Safari event, I think we'll put it on the Sunday video, or maybe, I'll decide. But keep an eye on the channel and watch the content, because in one of the videos that goes up on the Saturday or Sunday, I'll invite you guys as the viewers to comment your in-game name and your friend code on the video, and then I go through and add people from it. And that's how we've got a fair amount of interest for Heatran tonight, which is splendid. Or you can become a part of the Patreon squad. The Patreon squad get added to the friends list permanently and on there, and get the invites, whether we're on stream or whether we're not, or whether we're raiding, whether we're going hardcore. We take the invites from them as well. It's been a little bit flat this month just because we were recovering from Unova Tour, we did something like 400 Kyurem raids in that weekend. How many shinies we got? This is going to be a smug moment. I need to clear out my storage. We've got nearly 4,500 shinies. I need to throw some of these away. Oh my goodness me. That's going to be my job for tomorrow. Or maybe I'll do it in the airport. I need to throw away a lot of my Pokemon. It's also 114, by the way, I only have one remote pass. Not to worry. Hopefully that one remote raid pass is going to be the one that brings the Shundo. What I'd recommend Exotic 114, if you can do, when you've done your one remote, just turn yourself offline, because otherwise I'm just going to spam the invites to whoever's got the RH radar tag, that sort of thing. DJ Phantom, good to see you. What are your thoughts on April's Com Day? I'm personally fully down for it. I don't need shiny vanilla myself. If you have a look, I've got 4 of them. In fact, I got one. I think this was its first spotlight hour when it got introduced to the shiny during the December Part 2 event. And I was actually in the Lake District, so this is caught near Coniston, where they do the powerboat speed records and things like that. Anybody who's a fan of the Grand Tour, that's where they went and took their pond bug and they did their amphibious craft water speed record there. But we've got the whole shiny family done, honestly. But it's honestly a very tricky shiny to get, so I'm fully down for it, and hopefully it'll be a good one for lots of people to go and chase. April will be triple catch XP, fantastic. We got our first hatch, let's jump straight on in. We are going to do private group just so that we kind of keep it for the invites initially. Here we go. Those peeps who are online, you see we've got a lot of interest, which is fantastic. Have the 5 raid task, okay. So, as I'm so far behind. Is that from Special Research Style Abuser, or is that a field research task? Okay, we'll get batch number 2 out. Adam LB, very best of luck for your own local raid hour. May there be some shinny luck and hundo luck out there for you and your squad. Fingers crossed. Do people not read the chat? Angus is doing his own raids. There we go. Invites pinged. Javolo, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope everything's good with you. And yeah, once again, we're not adding people from chat, I'm afraid. Keep your eye on the channel and the content that gets posted on the weekends. That's where we'll add people from the comments of those videos. Oh, it's the Go Tour one. Ah, okay, yes, the special research. That just shows you haven't been raiding, which is quite good. Restrained, you know. There we go, 9 of us in, almost a full lobby. Now I've got to keep an eye on the old battery life. Heatran should be a fairly easy takedown just because it's double wheat to ground. As you can see, we've got Groudons, Shadow Groudons, Drillbur, or Escadrille rather, should I say, and Shadow Garchomp. So, let's take this down and we'll head on down to the next location and get it sorted. Hello. But I personally haven't really been raiding Heatran at all this rotation. Anybody who has, have you had any shiny luck with it? Have you had any hundo luck with it? Because it's actually a solid legendary. These days it got a massive move update, so it's significantly better than it used to be back in the days of 2019 and 2021, etc. But you can see 9 of us making extremely light work of this. Jeez. Good stuff, peeps. Now it should be Sunny Boost, so 2681. Is the boosted hundo. I think we've got 2584, which is possibly the floor. If it's not going to be 100%, at least it'll be a shiny Tendo. Telepathy with the final strike. Nicely done. And not a shiny to kick us off, but it is indeed Sunny Boost. So if you see 2681, that will be your hundo.
Genetic.
Spend the shiny and hundo luck on Absol Raid. Not the worst place to spend the hundo and shiny luck. We've got some decent IVs coming in here. Telepathy, 2648. Exotic Hunt 14 with 2651. Nice. 2584 Snapsies for Lincoln Prime. Fantastic. Alessandro, good to see you in the stream. 93 shiny yesterday, fantastic. I assume of Heatran. Oh no, not Silver Pining up yet. Over the years of Heatran's existence, we've had, I think, 3 different hundos of it. There we go, fantastic. Chivolo, husband had a great day, completed the catch 200 Pokemon in 1 day task. Fantastic. It's so nearly the floor. So nearly the floor. Horrendous thing. Anyway, let's jump in. Get going on the next one. Right, let's make sure we go for the online peeps. Try and get the peeps who we haven't invited. Why did you get Candy XL? Candy XL? Or just the regular, or do you mean the rare one? The rare Candy XL is a perk from the season or the month, I think, where you basically, if you do raids during raid hour, you're likely to get one as a rare XL candy. But in terms of the XL candy, you start picking up XL candy these days if you're level 31 and above. And I think I've been level 50 since, actually I can tell you exactly, I hit level 50 on my birthday live streaming in 2021. So I've been level 50 for over 4 years at this point. It's been a long one. Ping those invites, fantastic. Agent Twan, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Ten of us, fantastic. Oh, we should be nearing a full lobby, fantastic. Anybody tuning into the stream, welcome, good to have you here with us. We're seeing if we can try our hand at some shiny luck, because last week for Raid Hour, it was very dead indeed. Very flat. But maybe Heatran can come on through. We haven't really been raiding much in March. And I'm praying for a good incubator box ahead of Milan this weekend. I want those 7Ks for for Mudbray. Curry, welcome to the stream. How do we become friend? I do have Patreon. It is linked in the description, or it should be pinged up somewhere with the Nightbot commands. Yes, we have there's a Patreon if you fancy supporting the channel, if you like what you see here. There's 3 different tiers. Everybody who joins the Patreon gets added. But if you fancy just joining for raid hours specifically, you've got to keep your eye on the channel for content that goes up on the weekend, because that's when we invite you viewers to comment on those videos, include your in-game name and your friend code, and then you can join for the next raid hour. 2654, I think I saw. If you see yourself 2681, good luck, people. May it be a nice, easy catch for you. At the style point, Grim with the shiny Primal Groudon as the final strike. Beautiful. It's going to be not a shiny on my side, which is A-OK. I'm hoping someone out there gets those sparkles, honestly. Come on. Keep an eye on if I need to charge the phone or something. Come on. Fantastic. Carrie, thank you very much for hitting that subscribe button. Fabulous. DJ Phantom, 2664 is not too shabby at all. We've got 2612 for Grim, 2634 for Mike. And Harry, good to have you in the stream as well. How are you? Wishing plenty of shiny hundo luck. Fingers crossed, how have you been? Have you had any hundo or shiny luck yourself? It is quite amusing when the legendary takes longer to catch than it takes to raid. All of us throwing mud at Heatran. It doesn't like it. Captured. 91%. We can definitely do better than that. Let's go. Next raid. Fantastic. Charlie Lucy, lovely to see you in the stream. How are you doing? How are things? K-Dunks. Hoping to see K-Dunks in Milan, the same as Pavnoko. There we go. Smattering of wonderful Patreon people on those invites. Had a hundo Lunton from Moon Guy's Beam, nice, and a shiny Ninkada. I always forget about the Moon Guy's Beam and the Sunsteel Strike incense. They're very interesting to play around with because of the specific Pokemon that come off of them. Nicely done. Good squad of people just so far. Let's now invite those people who are added through the comments. Boom, there we go. If you are on my friends list, either a Patreon member or the raid out ads, if you fancy spamming in through the friends list, do feel free to do so. If you've got a couple of passes and want to burn them quickly, not a problem. Just bear in mind, obviously, they still haven't fixed this thing where if you join via the friends list cycle, if you crash out of the raid, then you can't get back into your encounter, which is such a shame. Not shiny, 2680. Are you sure you got 2680? Because that's only 1 CP off the hundo. Got the Shundo Gligar off that as well. Damn nice. Harry, that's an insane pull. Charlie Lucy, doing very well, thank you very much. Super excited for Milan, honestly. It's going to be so good to go back to Italy, have some Italian, mild sunshine, beautiful place to walk around. So many people are going to be going over there. Cannot wait, it will be epic. The only thing that's putting a slight downer on that is the fact that the research day cuts into day 1. So we lose 3 of the 8 hours of gameplay. And I haven't had any confirmation. I've been trying to find out, but I haven't had any confirmation from the Pokemon Go development team if they will extend the event for 3 hours or not. Because sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. So we'll have to see how it's going. Hey, dude. That was a hysterically easy takedown. Fantastic. And 2640 something, I think we saw. Please pay attention to the chat and please pay attention to what the mods are writing. They're not just writing gibberish. They're writing quite sensible messages. They're very helpful peeps. Not a shiny on this front here. And yeah, we're not adding people from chat. That is what the pinned message says. It's what the mods have reiterated many times. Just spamming and asking the same question over and over again will do nothing apart from get the message deleted and timed out. 2628 for Grim, Lincoln with 2601. And we have a shiny for Mike, fantastic. The first shiny of the... Oh, we've got 2 shinies here. 2 shinies arriving in one go. Mike and Telepathy, fantastic. Congratulations to you both. So we had a 2647 and a 2614. That is splendid to hear. Starlight with a 2646. That is marvellous. Because for last week it was a little bit flat, not just for myself, but for anybody who remoted raiding with me. So that's the dex entry finally. Oh, was that your very first shiny? Telepathy, epic stuff. Glad that we were able to assist. Fantastic. Robert, doing pretty well, thank you very much. Been a bit of a busy day. Video recorded, edited, podcast being edited, live stream, then we'll go back to podcast editing. But we've got to get everything off of our plate and ready for Milan. We're flying out on the Friday. I'm going to bring the 2 videos, Saturday and Sunday evening. Keep your eye on the channel, peeps. Content being posted from there. And you know me, we're going to go super hardcore to get as many shiny mud bray as we possibly can. And I need to get this shiny City Safari Eevee. I've got to try and get it because I couldn't get it in Barcelona all those years ago. Irene, good to see you in the stream. How have you been? Squeeze on through. There we go. Ping, wave one of the invites super quick. Thank you, mods. Somebody just clearly not getting the memo. Colton, you found the right place. We all love Pokemon Go here. We're all here to play the events and everything. Can you join without a remote pass? If you want a remote raid to a raid that you are either invited to or is not within your area, you have to use a blue remote pass. There's no getting around that fact, I'm afraid. Invite pinged. Let's see how we do. Fabulous. Somebody making demands? Fabulous. Pixel Pixie, I don't have you on the friends list. Telepathy. Oh, Hundo Sizzlipede, the 449 from a quest. Actually, Charlie Lucy, I'm going to pin your message instead. It's a bit more clear cut than the Nightbot message. There we go. Oi, Gilly jumped in. Nice. Thank you, mods. I always say it at the end of streams or during the streams. I always say it in the Discord as well. But really, you guys are of immense help. Immense help. 4 hundos in a week. Oh my goodness me. Is that this week? Because it's only Wednesday, or is that within the last 7 days? I mean, either way, it's still insane. But if you're doing it in this working week, that's mental. Absolutely crazy. Congrats. No messing about when it comes to the messages. I think at that point, though, it's fully justified. 3 egg hundos. Oh my god. Colton, very best of luck for your Galarian Moltres. Just got to keep running that daily incense. I wouldn't even necessarily say keep running it with Roar of Time constantly. I've found that running daily incense for like an hour or two with a bit of Roar of Time intermittently can help. Vary the duration that you run your incense for. 2640 something again. I think like sometimes I'll do an evening grind, like 15 to 30 minutes of daily adventure incense, blitz it to finish up the day. Or if I'm doing a big event video, I'll run the daily incense for many hours and see what we get. Good luck for your shinny that this is not. Nice. Thank you, Colton. Very kind. Fingers crossed. We'll see. 3 egg hundos. Oh, on Totodile Comdo. Nice. What were they? Because honestly, hatching three egg hundos in one go is insane. 2607 for Starlight. Not shiny, unfortunately. 2644. Grim, have we got the? I think we might have the same one, pretty much. Bam, there we go. Andrew, good to see you in the stream. Got a shiny Cutiefly from the research. Oh, nice. That's a little win, even if you didn't do the spotlight hour last night. Fantastic. And DJ Phantom 2624. Fabulous. Stop it. Heatran, stop attacking, honestly. Corsola, Psyduck, second hundo Inkay. So he had a good mix of 5s, 2s and 7s there. That's fabulous. Please stay in the ball. It's very kind to say, Colton, but as Charlie Lucy also says, there's no pressure or no necessity. You can enjoy the stream as much as you like here. EE. I can definitely say EE likes to drop itself in the old, no network or whatever sometimes. This in-game name with this avatar, get up, the Snorlax, is fantastic. What a combo. Shout out, I forget exactly who this is, but this is somebody who jumped on from the raid invites via the comments. Excellent. Ping. Invites, let's go. The team, the squad. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. EE, yes, EE does absolutely fantastic, wonderful things, like moving the dead spots. Mr. Skiller earlier, Shiny Totodile was a 98%, fantastic. That's amazing. Got a water ground team. Best option is to go with the ground, because Heatran is double weak to ground. Those are your best counters. We may run out of invites, but that's absolutely fine. How good is Ursaluna in Heatran Raid? Ursaluna is not a bad counter, so long as you've got the ground moveset on it. I don't think it learns a ground fast move, but you're better off to utilise Tackle as its fast move and then high horsepower. But it's still solid. Personally, I'll be rocking and rolling with the Garchomp team. But you could utilise Groudon. There's a smattering of other ground types that you can use. First legendary was Zygarde. Wowzer. From Special Research, fantastic. What's your favourite Pokemon? Eagle, my favourite Pokemon would be Trico. Or the whole Trico line. I'm a big fan of. Love for Pokemon, love the shiny. Fabulous. Best ground type we've got is Estradrill. Estradrill's fine, just so long as Heatran doesn't have fire moves. If it has fire moves, then it can be a bit tricky. Okay, everybody who's in this raid, very best of luck. 2681. We got 2613. Pretty mid, unfortunately. Mega Sceptile is coming back. I know, but the problem is that they do this. Mega Sceptile is coming back at the same time that we're getting the brand new shiny Ultra Beasts of Blacephalon and Stakataka. Shiny! There we go. Weather boosted goodness, we have ourselves the shiny Heatran. If you didn't know, that's what shiny Heatran looks like, with the pink eyes and slightly more vibrant lava-esque skin tone. Awesome. Happy to grab one from this rotation. Into the stream, see a shiny. Were it so simple. It's a mediocre 3-star, but lovely. Absolutely fantastic shiny. 2648 for Grim. Nicely done. That gym is empty, I think. Unfortunately. So we're going to have to sit and wait, because there are no more raids. Need to wait a little bit for the rotation to clear. Although, given that's blocking that for half an hour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the time to go down this road, and then we'll go to Lammas and do that when it resets. No Shinny Ninkada. What about Nimbol? Who's chasing their Nimbol on this bug out event? I'm going to send you the best of luck, honestly. Quality shiny. So good. Mike Griffin, not shiny, 2628. raided with me earlier. Oh yes, we did a little raid, didn't we? Thanks for popping in. That was a raid I did for the video to get some quests done. There was only 3 of us, so appreciate you jumping in, dude. Thank you very much, as always. Decent looking shiny, absolutely eagle. And I didn't know about Sceptile being in Great League, but I'm not a PvPer personally. And the Great League meta changes so often. Just spent the last coins on the wrong pass. Oh no. But hopefully that means, Jennifer, you might be able to do a local raid, and then you can invite some people to it. Finally got shiny pincer. Congrats, DJ Phantom. Nice. After years of hunting it. Good old pincer. Quality shiny, I think. God, when did I get released? Was that 2019, I think? I remember it got released for some raid day. There was a raid day for something bizarre like Gengar. And it got released as a wild spawn. It was so boosted that my local crew, like Francesco, got about 35 of them inside of 2 hours. It was like a community day sort of thing. How to get lots of Pokeballs. Spin the stops. But unfortunately, the drop rate of a lot of things that comes from Pokestops seem to change every now and again. So I've been spinning stops constantly, and I'm running out of Pokeballs, but I cannot stop picking up berries at the moment. And then it will shift probably in April, and you'll start getting some other things. It's a bit annoying, but the best other recommendation I can say is open the gifts. Always maximise on opening your gifts if you are short of items, shall we say. Let's do the Rocket Grunt. Why the hell not? Is Mega Pincer Solo Ball? I'm not sure, but it is double weak to rock. It's a bug flying type. I'm not so sure about a solo, but I would say, Telepathy, you could try and jump in and send some invites. Because I'm sure there are other people out there who will be raiding Mega Pincer. Because it's not been around for a fair while. My Griffin, berries, berries all the time, honestly. It's when it says my bag is full, and I look, and I'm like, I've got no Pokeballs. But then I look at the berries, like 400 raspberries. And I literally deleted these at the beginning of the day. Every single one. I just get them all back. Friends don't play anymore. Got to convince them to come back. Video Game Master. Convince them to come back. Well, have a little look on Campfire and see if there's any little, I don't know, groups sort of nearby you. There's some interest. We will start about here. Sunny boosted Tepig. Glorious. How do you have so many balls? The bag is 700. So the bag and Pokemon storage can be upgraded and purchased, and over the years I've always kept mine as fair max, like the maximum capacity really. I could increase it a bit further, but I don't need to right now. So you can always buy extra storage, but I run my Go++ spinning stops constantly. You can see this is my local park. So every time I'm doing a video, I'll spin the stops and keep them going. And I also live on 4 or 5 stops, so I'm in quite a fortunate position, I will say. But I'll definitely be doing my gifts and things like that as well. Do my gifting, try and get that done. Yeah, if you want to be added permanently to the friends list, Patreon is the way to go. We do add all tiers on that, but then like the second tier gets gift priority, and then the top tier gets raid invite and me joining their raid invite priority as well. But it can get a little bit crazy because obviously we've got so many lucky friends from over the years, which I'm hoping we can clear quite a lot of them over the course of Milan and possibly Paris Go Fest as well. Finally got Shadow Shiny Skorupi. Oh, nice, off the balloon today. Congrats, man. Spent loads on radars, typically 1 free radar made from deleting or defeating the grunts. Some components in the research and it was shiny. Fantastic. Awesome to hear. There's always something very, very nice about the Shadow Shiny. I'm waiting for... I think... So we see that the April content doesn't show a Team Rocket event, which means that the Team Rocket event must be coming in May. And that will bring in Giovanni with Shadow Dialga. It brings a Shadow Raid day, I think, as well, which could be interesting to see whether it will be Lugia or Mewtwo or something like that. So that will be the next Shadow Rocket rotation. So you've still got a fair chunk of time to go for these Shadow Shinies in the team leaders if you want to. Personally, I'm not overly keen on them. I mean, with the Comdays and stuff, I'm slowly stacking up on the radars. Very, very slowly. Trying to catch up with a huge gift backlog. Thankful to live on 2 stops. Yes, absolutely. Keep yourself topped up, that's for sure. Right, we should be having a little respawn now. And there we go, respawn the raids. This is wave 2 of the raid hour. We'll jump in and get the invites out just as I'm trying to sort out my power, because the phone likes to drain itself extremely quickly. There we go. Fantastic. Show me your rarest Pokemon. Can't do that right now, I'm afraid. We are doing Heatran Raid Hour, but I do have some collection challenge videos actually from, I think last year was when we started doing them properly. Showcasing some rare catches, some shundos and things like that. We do have a variety of very rare Shadow Shinies and some very rare costume mons. I would say actually some of my rarest Pokemon are things that you physically cannot get in the game anymore, which are costume Shadow Pokemon. They used to be very easy to get because of things like the Fashion Week, etc. If you did any Rocket Grunt that had Shinx or Vulpix or something along those lines, then you could get the costume on the Shadow Pokemon. But these days they've actually fixed it so you can't get that anymore, which is a real shame. And there were some Pokemon, some Shadow Pokemon, that were only available during one rotation during the time there happened to be a Fashion Week or something like that. So there was one opportunity to get it. Cowboy Hat, exactly, Charlie Lucy, Cowboy Hat Snorlax or Cowboy Hat Shadow Snorlax is one of those extremely rare Pokemon. So those are some of my rarest Pokemon, probably. Not particularly, like, good, as it were. How do you finish the Metal Ying special research? What do you mean by that? Sorry, I don't, I think there's a typo in there. I'm very confused. Okay, nice squad of 9. Thanks for jumping in, everybody. Angus, welcome back. How was your little raid hour, dude? Any shinies today? We've got ourselves a shiny Heatran from the raid before, which is fantastic. And we've had a bit of shiny luck that will be going up on the video that will be posted in about an hour and a half's time on the channel. So keep your eye. We'll be covering the bug out event in that one. Do you have a hundo Heatran? I have 3 hundo Heatrans from over the years. The last one I got, I think, was either 2022 or beginning of 23. Off the top of my head. Something along those lines. Landorus. I keep forgetting about Landorus. If you have yourself a Landorus from the week that led up to Unova Tour Global, then you can utilise that if you fancy. You can even use Donphan and Hippowdon if you really want to. And 26-23, I think we saw. If you find yourself a 26-81 from your invites or your raids, that's a boosted hundo. L. Russ, nicely done with the Shadow Excadrill as the final strike. Not a back-to-back shinny on this one, but that's okay. It was abysmal. We did 2 very bad 2-stars. It's like, for all that effort to go outside, meet up with the group, go and raid in person, and it gives you absolute trash. Game, amazing. Yeah, we did just state the hundo Heatran. 2606, not shiny for Grim. And there's the catch. Glorious. For Ordino Day. Nice. I did see your comment, Sam, about that, actually. If you can find yourself a little gym spot that works nicely, why the hell not? I did post in Discord, but I'm actually going to be in Poland, in Krakow, for Ordino Raid Day. So that's going to be interesting to give that a crack. My goodness me, it's throwing in weather-boosted Landorus now. Let's quickly revive everything. Combat power, primal, and then we'll go ground. Shadow. 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 Hundo. There's our team. Lovely. What do we get here? Your Mailu with an extra O. Or is it pronounced differently? But welcome to the stream. Wonderful to have you here. Ludvigsson. What country is that from? Forgive me. Is it Central Europe somewhere? Okay, next batch. Okay, we do have to bear in mind the people who are online who are not off or online, but let's try Paul. There we go. People jumping in. Marissa, lovely to see you in the chat. How are you doing today? Squad of 5. People must be burning out on their old remote passes. CP going in the wrong direction. 2602. Ouch. It's got to go down so that then it comes back up in a big way. Always the way to look at it, I guess. Just got to the airport for Santiago. Fantastic. I wish you a very safe flight, Marissa, and have the most amazing time. You, Tony, and Randy, I think are the people I know who are going down there. Santiago, enjoy it. What's the travel time like from where you're based? Missed the invite, we're trying to catch the last one. Don't worry, we've got a couple more. Not a problem. What do we think about this year's Go Fest? I think they're looking solid. Volcanion is really, really cool as a Pokemon. Very individual and unique. Great to have that come in. I'm expecting a 2-star rubbish, as I usually get. But it's going to be fun. The proposed potential new shinies for each of the Go Fest look great. Osaka looks set to get Carbink as its shiny, which is so overdue. Oh my god. 2652 on my side. Good luck everybody who's in this raid. Yeah, Carbink shiny finally dropping will actually give some 10-kilometer egg purpose, because I feel like when I hatch 10Ks, it's a 50% chance of getting a Carbink. New Jersey looks set to get Skidoo released, which will be a new Pokemon for the vast majority of people and a new shiny. Maybe this will be non-shiny. Fantastic. And on the one I'm going to Paris Go Fest, if anybody didn't know. Looking forward to that one. But we'll be getting Greavard shiny, which is going to be awesome. And then Global Go Fest is going to get Frigibacks released, and possibly a couple more as well. So, gonna be good. Anticipating Volcanion to be 10, 10, 11. Yes. That is honestly the IV range I am expecting as well, dude. Fully prepared. Can this just get caught, please? Try a nice throw. See how it goes. Black Scorpion Lair, lovely to have you in the chat with us. How are you doing today? Hope everything's good your side. 11, oh my god, 11 hours. Oh, we're broken up into 2. Okay, I had no idea there was like a transit. Nice. So 11 hours, 4.5 hours for one flight, and then a 6.5 for the second. Goodness me. And then obviously the same on the way back. Yes, absolutely. Very, very safest of travels and journey over there, and the best time over there. Why is this Heatran being such a aubergine? Carbink, yes, absolutely. Carbink is 100% the most irritating Pokemon to hatch because it's so common. I think I said it in a video, but I had a batch of 9 10-kilometer eggs and 6 of them were Carbink. Please just get in the ball. Come on. Got a very attacky one. Gotta love it. Dex, is it possible to solo Heatran? I believe so, if you have the right counters, like insanely good Shadow Pokemon and Primals, etc. I'm sure people have soloed Heatran, and you need the right moveset, I believe, as well. You probably need Sunny Boost on your side, too. There we go, captured. Why is this gym broken? Forgive me, I'm going to quickly restart the game, because I think there's supposed to be a raid there, but that gym has had a raid glitch above it the entire time we've been here. Come on. Pretty far down. Can't wait to see the Milan content. Yes, and there was a bloody raid here the entire time. Daft thing. Come on. Right, here we go. Let's get these invites out to peeps. There we go. As soon as Carbink can be shiny, it will suddenly disappear from eggs. That's usually how it goes. Or they'll just remove it from the eggs entirely. Because I was looking back at an old piece of content for something, I forget exactly what it was, and I had a horrifying flashback moment. Do you guys remember that you used to be able to hatch Inkay from 12-kilometer eggs? The thing that's now plaguing 5k eggs used to be hatched from 12s, and you think, what on earth was going on there? But then the likes of, if you scroll it far enough back, Trapinch was a 10-kilometer egg hatch. Kind of wild. The game evolves. The game really does shuffle. That's for sure. Come and raid with me, Tony. Come along. Well, let's see. But honestly, I'm probably the happiest with the Paris release. Greavard is one of my favourite Gen 9 Pokemon. The shiny is a gold dog. It's such a cool design, really cool Pokemon, interesting evolution. That will be fantastic to chase around the park in Paris and around the Eiffel Tower. I cannot wait for that. Hey, Andrew jumps in the raid. Fantastic. Marissa in there. We've got Paul Motters. DJ Phantom. Nice. Someone trade the shiny Yveltal. Keep your eye out, White Sniper. I would just hold off on that one because it's very likely that Yveltal will come back to raids. It's a little way down the road, but because of Pokemon Legends ZA, the main series game, is going to get released, I think, in the end of November this year. It's very likely that Pokemon Go will do a tie-in release event that will drop some of the Legends ZA Pokemon, possibly some of the new Megas, and they'll probably bring back Yveltal and Xerneas in that raid rotation. So it shouldn't be too long until you get your own. Son got the gold certificate at school for tokens. Fabulous. Love to say gold. We'd love you to say gold in a special way you do. Adopter saying gold. That's my terrible gold member impersonation. I have to say, I'm really glad that Ian clipped the actual movie and put it in the podcast, but now it's just hysterical. Oh, you son of a gun. So this is 2618. This is the right set of numbers, but the wrong combination, the wrong way round. So watch this be a shiny. Good luck, everybody who's in that raid. Thank you so much, as always, everybody who's jumping in the raids remotely with us tonight. No, not a shiny. But 2681 would be a hundo. We got 2618. See the joke there. But a first ball catch, I will definitely take that. Thank you, Heatran. Boom, there we go. Shockingly awful. Flabibby. Not a shiny, a nimble, not a golden one. Hope the free alligator got a mega. Does anybody in the chat mind about spoilers? Or, talking about potential leaks and rumours and things like that? Because if you do, cover your ears for the next 60 seconds or so. Salamusa, thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate you jumping in the raids that you've been able to do. It's always lovely to have you on board. Have a great rest of your day. The spoilers, or not necessarily spoilers, but the, let's say, rumours that were posted on socials is that there will be 27 new megas dropped with the Legends ZA game, and it will be the Kalos starters getting megas, the Legends ZA starters getting new megas, and the likes of Excadrill, Chandelure, Starmie, Dragonite, Skarmory, and a bunch of other ones, and Pyroar as well, are going to get some megas in this game. But that is obviously just rumour and hearsay at this point. I think it's discovered from text codes and stuff like that. Kerry's online, let's go. Andrew, good to see you in the chat, by the way, dude. Yes. No gifting needed. But we've been pretty good. Been pretty good on the old gifting game right now. I've been trying to look through who's not lucky with me and who I have to level up with. Honestly, I looked at what was posted on socials in terms of the new megas and I was like, this is so many Pokemon that needed a really nice upgrade. Really, really cool choices, and some unusual ones as well. But the hysterical thing is obviously everybody expected Flygon to get a new mega. It doesn't look like it will. I don't think Hydreigon is going to get a new mega either, but Dragonite getting one, awesome. Chandelure, I feel, is due a little upgrade as well. Hope it comes true. Yes, Angus, Mega Horlucha as well. Carrie, VIP baby. Have you joined the Patreon? Oh, thank you so very much if you have done. I will message you on Patreon as soon as we're done with the live stream and get your friend code and get you added. That's really, really very kind. Support the channel at the top tier, so thank you very much indeed. It's all because, Andrew, I'm trying to prove myself, I'm trying to prove Ian and Mark wrong. As they're always saying, terrible at gifting, Ian and I finally went lucky friends, so don't have to worry about him anymore. But Mark, I sent him a gift, I think just as a Unova Tour event window was finishing, and I haven't had him open or send me one. And there we go, Heatran done. Nice work, people. Good luck. 2600 on the dot. This is shockingly bad. Are you doing all raids or no? Jennifer, we're doing all the Heatran raids that we can do within the raid hour. That's for sure. We'll try and do some more local raids, but anybody who got added from the comments in the last wave that was on the Mega Absol Raid Day video, I'm going to keep you guys on board. So don't delete me off the friends list just yet, because I'll keep you guys on board for Milan. So we hopefully will do a few raids over in Italy. It should be jolly good fun. Mark is terrible at gifting. That is an understatement, Angus. He is really terrible. Even when we remind him, it's like, dude, just open the gift, please. Hey, nice. Captured, I think, a first ball. Lovely. I'll have that. And Stonjourner, I need these for Milan. Come here, my little beauty. Do you know what? It's been like months. Stonjourner got taken out of the spawn pool after the new season started at the beginning of December, I think. And it's only just now, even though I told Niantic, I was like, guys, you've taken away the UK regional. Finally, they put it back. Here we go. On Discord, fabulous carry. So at this point, I don't know who's raiding, who's not. Let's just ping invites out and see who joins. If you're on my friends list and fancy a little raid, jump in by all means. Just grateful to be on the friends list. No worries, Andrew, of course. No problemo. Hope everything's good with you and work and all of that jazz. DJ Phantom 2604. Ouch. Flygon would be nice. I'll regret purifying trap inch into a hundo less. I would say it would be like, because I know that one of my Patreon members and one of the podcast Patreon members, Dwayne or Del Hazard, has a potential to purify a shundo trap inch, and I told him to do it, and the other guy said, no, leave it as a trap inch, shiny shiny shadow, because you can, let it suffer eternally. And I'm like, okay, but what if Flygon gets a new Mega? And I don't think it's going to get one now, but if you had a shundo purified for the Mega right away, that'd be amazing. How do you get fast Pokeballs? What do you mean by fast Pokeballs? There are two explanations for that. If you mean the quick catch method that you might have seen on some videos, there is a tutorial on the channel that might be able to help. It's a quick 3 or 4 minute little video that shows the little ins and outs that you have to do. And honestly, if you can do the quick catch method, that is the supreme way to catch things in the game. It means you can catch Pokemon 4 or 5 times faster than normal, which is epic. If you're talking about fast balls in general, like the item, they're not in Pokemon Go. They're only in the main series game. It'd be quite fun if they did add more variations of Pokeballs, like the Quick Ball, into Pokemon Go. Quick Ball would be nice. Got the job. Fantastic hit. Offered me a full-time position. That's excellent news. Almost back to normal. Wolverine, I'm really glad to hear that things are picking up, dude. So no, it was a tricky time period a couple of weeks ago, man. So honestly, great to hear. 27 days off. Let's get lucky to Paris. Angus, I'm going to do my absolute best. And I will say, anybody who's a Patreon member, if I haven't interacted with you for the day and it starts to get a little bit late, do ping me. 2646, this is not amazing, unfortunately. Do tag me in Discord if you feel like you need me to open your gift or we haven't interacted for the day. I'm trying to do my best to get to people who I haven't interacted with or who aren't best friends yet. This is not a shiny. Shocker. I'm hoping we can get to one more raid. 18 sales. Oh, fantastic, man. I'm glad to hear the Etsy shop has got a little bit of traction and business coming through. That's real nice. So there's some funky designs on there. And funky in a good way. Okay, there we go. The Tapir. Fantastic. Welcome to the stream. So we don't add people from chat directly. If you're interested in getting involved with the Raid Hour streams on their own, exclusively, you need to keep your eye on the channel for content that gets posted on either the Saturday or Sunday. In that video, I'll invite the viewers to comment their in-game name and their friend code down below for the following Raid Hour. So one of the Milan City Safari videos will have this prompt in it, and it will be for Tapu Lele's Raid Hour, which is next Wednesday, which actually we're going to be in Poland for, so the time zone's going to be a little bit skewed. But if you want to be added permanently to the friends list, the best way to do that is via Patreon and joining one of the tiers on there. You can get added. We actually need to hop, skip and jump to the next location. See if we can get in the raid quickly. Don't mind me. There we go. Let's add you guys in. If people are maxed out on remotes, that's absolutely fine. It happens. Boom. Can't wait to watch the Go Fast content. I hope we can deliver, Giovolo. Thank you very much for the enthusiasm. Angus not doing remotes at the moment. That's fair enough, my man. Fair enough. I think still, even after all this time, Unovator, we're just having a little pause, on the old remote game. Awesome, Andrew. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. '94 shiny. Kiran, congratulations on your shiny. Nicely done. That's always lovely to hear. Just ping the invites whimsically. If it's 4 of us at the end of the day, it'll be 4 of us. Heatran's at least useful, absolutely. But now I'm kind of like, do you know what? I'm actually really glad. Apart from saving on the old remotes and the coins, I can put the coins into the incubators to hopefully get the eggs hatched and everything for you guys to see Milan City Safari for those mudblays. But we know that April, for 2 weeks of April, which is really, really good, Bucephalon and Stack Attacker are coming back as shiny debuts, which is really good, and they're both quality shiny. Stack Attacker becomes a golden kind of Aztec pyramid beast, and Bucephalon goes blue, which honestly looks awesome. So those will be 2 very quality shinies to chase. As on the other side of those, kind of the bread of the raid sandwich, as it were, Tapu Lele is a bit meh. You know, it's not terribly useful as a Pokemon. It does get Nature's Madness in this rotation. It's a good shiny, so good to chase if you don't have it. But the bad news is that April is finishing off with Cresselia and a double Cresselia raid hour. And I personally despise the Space Duck. You know, I know it's very usable in the GBL place. If you get one underneath 1500, you can use it in Great League, it gets Grass Knot, you can utilise in Ultra League, etc. But I'm more of a Darkrai man, to be honest. Out of the 2 of those, Darkrai is the one. The Space Goose. Kiran, too kind, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. Appreciate it. Somebody asking about the quick catch technique mods. Can someone do the quick catch thingy there? I don't know what language that is, but somebody's asking about throwing the Pokeball and holding the thing down. 2664. I think this is the best one we've seen so far tonight. Lovely to get some level ups with Owen. Fantastic. It's your boy Dan. Welcome to the stream. Just in time for the final raid check. Jim with the final strike, and good luck, because this is not shiny. So just the one shiny Heatran from the raid hour tonight, which is absolutely fine, honestly. Really, really good. Alessandro, thank you so very much for your super sticker, super chat and everything. Appreciate a little extra support. That's very, very kind of you. I'm going to wish you the very best of shiny luck in return. Kiran was this... 2664 was the IVs, was it? Nice. Javolo, have a very good rest of your day. Good evening. Thanks for jumping in the stream as always. We'll see you next time, hopefully. And thank you, Jerry. There we go. So the person who was asking about the quick catch method, that YouTube video link that has been posted by Mods and the Nightbot, that's my little quick catch tutorial guide. It's about 3 minutes long, but it shows you how to do the actual quick catch method. And it's seriously... It used to be much better back in the day, because we used to be able to use something called standard AR mode, which basically just superimposed the image of the Pokemon on top of your camera. So you didn't have to faff around with AR Plus and scanning anything. And if you had the AR mode on, you didn't actually have the whole, well, this is a wild Pokemon. It just sparkled immediately or brought you straight into the encounter. And I think there was a spotlight hour I demonstrated back in 23 or 24. I think it was 23 or 22, actually. God, it was 2022? Bloody hell. If you had this standard AR mode enabled, you could catch Pokemon 8 or 9 times as fast as you would be able to do normally. When do we stream again? We will be live streaming again for Spotlight Hour next week, which we don't actually know what it's going to be yet, because it's April Fool's Day. And I have been, I'll say this, I have been somewhat informed that perhaps 93, not too bad. You might want to wake up early and start playing the game early on April Fools, because there might be some exciting stuff coming. That's what I've been informed. Have no further information regarding that, but April Fools, it seems like they've got something good planned, which is very interesting to see. Any random shinies? I think we might have a cutie fly nest, perhaps. Or the nests are due to rotate this Thursday, I believe. Do we have any good quests? If we catch one more Pokemon, we should be able to get some boosted quest action. Check. Not a shiny Venipede on that one. That is a boosted shiny for the bug out event. And this one, here we go. Hopefully it's not Pidgey. That was a very bad, very, very bad April Fool's event. Last year, I think, was, wasn't it every throw was an excellent? Didn't matter if you hit the actual circle or not, everything was an excellent. Lechonk madness. I hope they do something with Ditto and Zorua again. That'd be rather cool. Okay, this Murkrow in my quest stack is not playing ball, so let's get this Nimbol caught, shall we? Hopefully. Oh my god, can we just get Cowboy Hat Caterpie? Or the Bidoof event. Do you remember? Anybody remember the level 5 Bidoof event? It's a Sandygast. Hooray. Wonderful. So honestly, really, really cool. Picking up one shiny Heatran. Some shiny luck out there for the peeps on the invites, which is lovely to see as always. Appreciate every single one of you dropping by. We will be closing up the stream today and to now. To now? Interesting choice of words, Milo. Thank you so very much for the super chats that came over this stream and last night's stream as well. Everybody who's popped in and showed support, really appreciate you guys. Live streams will be back obviously next week, Spol Hour and Raid Hour, the same time slots, so swing on by. If you want to get involved with next week's Raid Hour, which is Tapu Lele, get involved with the comments that are coming up on the Milan City Safari videos. So keep your eye on the channel. There's a video that's going live in 1 hour's time covering the bug out event, so more content coming your way. And as always, thanks to the mod squad again. You guys are fantastic and instrumental in keeping the streams going as smoothly as possible, so I really appreciate your extra support and time you give to me. And I'll say I'll see you next time. Do take